Warning: the following video is extremely disturbing. You've been warned.
Followed me and I had a chat with her today. She's been in touch with 4 women that
This is
have two of them, one of them's in 2 minds about going to meet him because she don't know whether to believe it. One woman has said that she thinks that he's sad and lonely, so she's still going to go and meet him.
Ben Aston. How can she say she's not sure if it's true, so she wants to meet him? Like,
there's been so much evidence come out. Like, they've seen all the evidence and they're still questioning it. There's also been one woman that she's actually going to Thailand. He's done readings for her and she's told him a lot of personal stuff, and she's really worried about going to Thailand now because she doesn't want to bump into him or for him to, because he obviously knows where she's going to be staying, whether he's going to turn up there. There's so much stuff come out today. Like, I'm just getting constant messages from all different people. There's people that have sent him money for readings. He's not done the readings, and when they've sort of pulled him on it, he's threatened them with violence. It's just nuts. It's just nuts.
Yeah, what are you saying, Dan? Like, that's all he ever does. He likes to threaten people all the time. He's a freak.
Yeah. But it's been I've just been getting constant calls and messages all day from all different people. Obviously, with where this is going more and more viral now, where so many more people are getting involved, there's a lot of people coming out of woodwork of where they've had sort of interactions with him, and every single one of them have been negative. Like, they might not started out negative, but very, very early into their friendship or personal relationship with him, they have got very, very crazy, violent and negative.
Cockney Ben, Lisa.
So there was talk yesterday that he's told someone close to him that there was this American Thai woman that she was like 23, 24, and she's got quite a substantial account on TikTok, and she sells some supplements or something. She earns like 20 grand a month or something. He's been saying. We've actually got the account, her account. I got sent it today. Apparently she was supposed to be going to stay with him, but then there was conflicting reports because apparently he's told someone else that there's a language barrier, so he's jogged that one on. So I have got that account. I'm most probably going to drop it a message and see if there's any interaction done with them. But where she's from Thailand, she might not even speak much English, so I don't know how far I'm going to get with that. I've been sent that today. The 2 friends that he was using their names to threaten the women, they've actually made a report to the police now. So they've done that today. So they've sort of gone down the right channels to basically get their names out of the running of it, because they know nothing to it. But apparently they're going to the police station on Wednesday. So everything's moving in the right direction. But he's definitely scampering for friends at the moment, because he's been basically telling porkies again to people to try and get him on his side and feel sorry for him.
There's nothing he can do. It's all out there, like the voice recordings. A lot are out there.
Yeah, well, Kelly done another video on him today. There's been multiple videos. Johnny Tapper was on live earlier. He's doing the same thing where he's going, oh, well, like, if he wants to fight, I'll fight him. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel that's the right way to go. But
the problem is with this Johnny guy at the moment, it's he's causing a lot of trauma for people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I was in Doc Len's live earlier. Doc Len, he contacted me because he had the same beef with Ben coming out and calling him a peddler and all this stuff, like, which was really unfounded. Do you know what I mean? Just because sort of Doc had a difference of opinion with him. It seems like it's like the way it goes with women. He starts calling them all stalkers, and with men he calls them all peddlers.
I'll tell you who else followed me today as well on my main account. Dan Sprague.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if he's been told about the lives that I've been doing about him.
Yeah, I'm friends with him on my main account. I do know that he's had interactions with him, negative ones to do. It's the same as me, where it was me and Dan Sprague at the same time that he was obsessed with the pair of us. Do you know what I mean? So he used to be so so invested in everything that we was doing on TikTok that we'd just be constantly on him. Do you know what I mean? He was just so obsessed with it.
We'll see. Like when I go live on my main account, we'll see if he comes into my live and actually has a word or whatever.
Yeah. he's all right. He's Dan. But do you know what I mean? He'll come in and just say exactly what he's done. Do you know what I mean? He ain't shy in coming forward. Do you know what I mean? He'll say what's been going on. But I know that his was a couple of years ago. Do you know what I mean? I think he's left him alone since then. But I reposted that video that's on my main page. I posted it on this page today, and within 10 minutes it was reported. So there is people watching my account, and when the video's gone up about him, it's been reported and it was removed. But I appealed it and I've got it back. So
right, Annette, was that a woman who was trying to give me and Fat Freak a bad name? Is that the one?
I was actually on live with Tinks last night. You know, I was telling you about the woman that sent the live to my ex-missus for her to go in there, for him to go in on her. She actually come into the live last night and she was coming in full of apologies and saying, look, I mean, I'm really, really sorry about it. I just didn't know. She's actually friends with one of Ben's exes who he actually he ironed her out a few times. You know what I mean? So she said that she's going to speak to her and see if she wants to sort of come forward and come and say, like, tell her side of it.
Yeah, jump in if you want, Danny. Observer. She's a supporter of our Stephen as well, another little pred. So just like I said, I wouldn't even give her the time of day. She just looking for attention. She was sat there talking about me and Fat Freak. Trying to get us a bad name. She sat there with 3 views. Do you know what I mean? She's just looking for the views. I wouldn't even bother giving it her. She's not with me time of day. Yeah. That's the one observer. Yeah, what are you saying, Bevy?
But he's buttoned all his. He's buttoned his accounts right up now, so like no one can even search him. So he's put it on like the highest level of privacy that you can actually have on TikTok. So even if you try and search him, you can't search him.
Bevy, I'm looking for that person who won his game of box yesterday because she wants her say as well, doesn't she?
What, is it Stacey?
Stacey, yeah.
Evening. Stace, has anyone shared it to Stace?
No.
I don't know. I've asked people, but
I'll share it. Tink says on her way. She won't be long.
Hey guys.
Hey.
If you hear a random shout from me, I'm watching the football, and if we score, I'm going to go nuts.
Well, you need to mute yourself then.
Well, I don't know when they score. I can't predict the future. It could just happen while I'm talking. I might just like shout out mid sentence.
Someone said to me earlier that I'm literally divorced from my partner for a month now with the football on.
I can't watch him. I'll be honest with you. I can't watch him. He just bore the fucking shit.
We've been playing really well, to be fair. So because my video got reported on this account today, everyone go and like it and repost it, comment on it, so it blows back up because it's restricted all the views because it got reported.
Observers in here, man.
I had a restriction the other day on that Kelly Hollis's video, the first one that she did. I posted it to my story. And next minute, I had a violation, so I reposted it and had another violation. And then I appealed it. And then they reinstated one of them, but then took the other one down.
Kel, I'll WhatsApp you the link to the YouTube page.
Hey, Rachel, I'm okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's on YouTube as well, man. So it's YouTube and Observer's page, man. It's just about CB. Yeah. Same, Ma'am. Like I said, I'm just waiting for Stace and Tinker's come over as well. I know Stace wants her say on it.
He's even this morning. He's even contacted his mum and getting his mum to message people to get them to call him because he's messaging them and they're just totally ignoring him now. So he's getting his mum involved to basically message his friends to say like, can you get him to call me? Like it's really important. Do you know what I mean? I've got all this stuff going on. So she's been messaging.
I'll have a look, Giorgio.
But she's been messaging people to try and get them to call him. Like he's been both Max.
Sorry, Dad.
Max and is it Alan? I think Adam. They've basically blocked him on WhatsApp now. They want nothing to do with him. So,
At least he's getting out and about now. He's losing people.
oh mate, he's losing like people that are there to support him like very, 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 very quickly.
Yeah. Like I said, the more you speak about it, the more you speak about it, the more it's going to get out there.
Yeah. So he has got a business out in Thailand. It's not open yet. He's got a shop where he's doing his spiritual healing. People have been showing it on a video call. So he has got an actual shop which Jen funded to start him up the business. It's not open yet. So he's not earning any money out. So he's got no income coming in. So basically he's selling all stuff to be able to pay for rent and shit at the minute.
This is Max. Can you
Hey, Daz, how do you know about the
Where's Max?
mum thing?
Huh?
How do you know about the mum thing?
Because I've got my sources. I speak to a lot of people daily where they call me or message me and let me know all the stuff that's going on. So I have a timeline of everything that's going on. Here he is Max.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
You all right, Max? How you doing, brother?
Yeah, not too bad. Are you?
Yeah, good, pal. Good, mate.
Are you another one with problems with him?
Hi, Max. Hope you're all right.
So listen, I'll give you the context of Max. Max is one of Ben's childhood friends. He grew up with him, and he got sucked into all this with the Johnny Velvet stuff, and with other stuff that's gone on, with threats and stuff. He's basically used Max's name and used another one of his friends' names to threaten women with violence, saying that they're going to go around and do them. So Max has been very, very shocked with everything that's been going on lately. And you know what? He's been in constant contact with me, and he's been giving me a lot of details that we wouldn't be able to find out for other people.
Like I said, if he wants to get in the box and say everything now, it's up to him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, listen, I've had a word with someone today. I mean, I can't really repeat what was said today on here.
Yeah.
I will mention it to Daz. I'll give him a buzz later or tomorrow. But I am totally shocked at what I heard. And if he was here now, I'd have my hands around his neck.
Yeah.
You're
not the first person that wants him, though, to be fair. I know I have a lot of people that
and my head's been all over the place since Thursday because I'm just in such disbelief of what I'm hearing. And like I've said today, I feel foolish for stuff I've done and all that.
So what have you actually done for him? Like, what?
Well, no, I haven't done anything for him. He's put my name about.
Yeah.
Saying, threatening all these women. Like, I've not done nothing. The first I knew about it was, I think, last night, and then again this morning.
Yeah, it's when we was in the call with Tinks, wasn't it? When she come out and asked you, straight, have you ever had a conversation with him about you coming to my house and like doing anything to me and attacking me and stuff? And
yeah, when I heard that yesterday, it was horrible just to hear it. It was like a lady crying her eyes out, asking me, "Am I going to unalive her?"
Yeah, it's fucked up. It's fucked up, and for Max to be put in that position, do you know what I mean? Like, I woke up this morning and I'd messaged very, very early from Max, and he was like, do you know what I mean? I've just had it going through my mind something, and I just feel so fucking stupid that I've been sucked in again by this geezer that I've known growing up. Which we like. To be fair, you weren't really like his biggest fan when he was younger. Anyway, was you really? Do you know what I mean? He was just.
I lost contact with him for 20 years, and I only got back into contact with him because I was getting married. He come to my wedding. He sung at my wedding all night.
Right.
This is someone that can't be around crowds because of his autism, but he can go to a packed wedding and jump up on stage and be singing all night. Do you know what I mean? It's everything that he says is just so contradictory with this autism that he's floating about and saying he's an advocate for this mental illness. But then everything he says is contradicted with the stuff that he does. So
Max,
Yes.
Since obviously you've left him, has he been the same with you? Has he been in bed with you as well?
Yes. I only found out, obviously, Thursday morning, he's on my case, like, why is your TikTok live? You know, why is it open to everyone? And I went, well, I don't know. I don't really use TikTok. So I basically turned everything, all the settings on the friends only. And then he's like, oh, you're going to hear some stuff about me. Don't listen to it. It's all liars, like, as you heard. And then later on in the day, my pal Andy, who's on here with us now, he found some videos what he'd done about me and Andy, like proper mugging us off basically, because I stopped talking to him for a couple of months. But I had some issues going on. I just literally shut down from everyone, didn't speak to no one. And he's done all these videos, and I thought, wow, is this what you call friendship?
See, I've heard this with Rummy and Callie as well. Don't listen to him; it's all bullshit. But have you seen the YouTube videos, the full live?
Yes, I've been watching all these. I have.
And Daz, as Daz showed you that voice recording yesterday, I said where it is him.
The voice note that I played where he said that it was that all the voice notes were true and he didn't give a shit.
Oh yeah. I heard that. That's what I sent over.
Like, didn't you?
Max was the one that sent me it.
Yeah, it's obviously breaking him, innit? Like the way he's going on now. Stacey's just going to go sing you, Stace. Don't try and hide, Stace. You can jump up.
Listen, I had voice notes this morning begging me, can you ring me? I'll see you on the other side and all that. I thought, that ain't washing with me no more. I've had enough.
Yeah.
Well, Max, let them know what when Jen called you when she'd left him and said, "Can you phone Ben?" Because obviously I was worried about.
She was, even after all what's happened to us, she asked me, "Can I get in contact with him?" Because she was still worried about him because he said he's going to unalive himself.
This was 7 weeks ago. This is 7 weeks ago when she left, but obviously he's not done it. So it's just him doing it for sympathy because he knows that he's losing friends by the minute. That he's got no one to turn to. He's sitting there on his own now, so now he's going down the route of trying to make people feel sorry for him, so that he can get them back in to support him. And then
his problem is
people coming into these lives going, "Look, he's in a really, really bad place. You've got to stop doing all this because he's going to end up doing the same stupid." It's the same rhetoric that he does with everything. I know of 4 people that he's said on multiple occasions when they've stopped speaking to him that he wants to unalive himself.
His problem is because he scared people that much. He thought he wouldn't be safe and nothing would go out about him. Yeah. That's his problem. What are you saying, Stace?
Hi. I wasn't saying anything then. I was just listening.
You managed to get your followers up then.
Hi.
I know you wanted a bit of a word, didn't you, as well yesterday?
It was more just to support Tinks with it because I know she gets a bit upset with these things.
Yeah,
exactly. It was more as well just like to show that he doesn't just affect the people who he's in a relationship with. It seems to be like everybody who's around those people as well ends up as collateral damage of him.
Who's Andy as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep talking. I'm just trying to find this Andy.
Yeah, is everyone. Oh, that's Tinks. You what, Bevy?
He says it is everyone around him, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it started with I met Tinks through the same perpetrator who she's been through as well, and then she was already in such a dark place, and then enter Ben, and I think he took massive advantage of the fact she was so run down, and then all of a sudden she just moved down south with him.
Hey, Andy.
Hey guys.
Are you number one?
Yeah, I'm his best friend. Yeah, all good.
Yeah, okay.
2 seconds.
Cockney Ben. Wow, what's he done to you, Andy?
Well, to be fair, he's basically the whole Johnny Velvet thing was just a setup from the start of which we weren't aware. So the problem is Ben will come to us and said, because we're involved in professional boxing right the way up to the highest levels of it, and said that he's having trouble with a fellow TikToker. We don't really use TikTok individually. My company does, and we pay loads of people to manage our social media, so I don't really know how to use it. So then he says he's having problems with this guy called Johnny Velvet, who's black man. He's going on about his autism. He's bullying a disabled person and all the rest of it. Can we set up like a professional contract for a boxing match or a fight? So then he starts going on about having a proper fight with him, and it sort of want to take it underground. I was like, nah, listen, Ben, we've been involved in it. We can't go doing this underground stuff. You've got a choice. It's either boxing or MMA rules, but it's proper official and that. And Johnny isn't a fighter. He'd be the first one to tell you. And in the end, after what we were getting backwards and forwards, we were being manipulated about what we were hearing, Max and I. And it turned out to get a little bit ugly between myself and Johnny. When we've spoken about it since we had a chat today and apologised to one another about what's going on. And it's just a pure manipulation of grown men as well as women. So we don't know the situation. We haven't got an absolute clue on it. And I was, like I said to Johnny, I'm absolutely ashamed of myself for not even for listening to him. But we knew Ben for over 20 years. And I never knew, until a week or so ago, I hadn't actually heard of this Johnny ever at all in my life. So I didn't know who he was. And we've got...
That makes both of us out now, doesn't it? I've never even heard...
But we've got autistic children, so when he was using that against us, and both of our children are never going to leave home. They're non-communicative. It's not like this is, and it's not like it's a joke for us. Do you know what I mean? So, and he was using that, and I'm just deeply ashamed of it. So it's not just about, obviously the women thing is unexcusable. There's never ever going to be a reason that's justifiable. Yeah. But, people got to be made aware that it isn't just the women. Because if there's any angle whatsoever, and then those messages this morning that I got from him claiming he's going to do whatever, and Max, you got the same. Do you know what I mean? It's just a clutching at straws. What does he think? I don't think he knew that we know everything that's been, well, not everything, but the majority of what's gone on.
Yeah,
He
because
didn't expect all this to come out. This is why
on Thursday,
in the dark with it.
Calculated on Thursday because he's like, changed all your settings to friends only. And then he went, oh, they're saying online, there's a load of gossip about me. Don't listen to it. Don't believe it. It's liars. And then as during the day progressed, everything was coming out, and my head is still spinning now, just thinking of what he's done.
See, this is a problem, right? When stuff went round about me a couple of days ago, and I didn't start messaging everyone saying, "Oh, don't believe it. It's not true." At the end of the day, you come live and you speak about it yourself and get the truth out there. But the fact that he's gone to certain people said, "Oh, don't believe what's gone out there. Or don't believe this and don't believe that. It's all lies." That tells you he's innocent straight away there.
The other thing was, we didn't, we're not really social media buffs, right? We don't really know too much about it. As I say, I employ people from my boxing channels to do it for us because I don't really know what we're doing.
Yeah, well, we all know, we and Andy are both all over the internet, but we don't do it ourselves. It's done for us.
Well, we do the interviews and things with fighters and that, but the things that we were finding, when I searched his name, we found a YouTube channel, which you never knew about, where he's slating us to the ground. And this is supposed to be a friend. And we only found it because of all of this, because we just never even looked for it. Never even would have believed it. We believed everything that we were being told. And I'm just so ashamed of believing someone. I mean, we knew the man for 20 years and just didn't expect it.
No, leaving voice notes in the morning, like really early. No, I'm not going to be awake, crying down the phone, going, I done it, I was upset, I'm sorry, you stopped speaking to me for a few months. That's his excuse.
Yeah, but then he changed it, didn't he, and said that it weren't him, that it's that his gender made him do it, made him do them videos on you.
Yeah, the last message I got from him this morning.
So he changes his story constantly. So 1 minute he'll be like, oh, I was just pissed off because you stopped talking to me, so I was angry, so I just lashed out. And then next minute, because he's trying to get you back friendship, you're getting you back friendly to support him because of all this is going on, he's changing it and blaming someone else, saying, oh, she was the reason I done the videos, it wasn't me. So that you would go, oh, okay, right, and then start talking to him again.
Yeah, no, it's not going to wash with me or Andy. I've blocked him on everything. I've blocked his mother. I'm not backing him on nothing.
He don't deserve it. Yeah. He sat behind the screen, right, expecting nothing to get out, and he started running his mouth, thinking he's a big, clever man. And all this has come out now. Now he's absolutely rattled. It's his own fault.
He's very confident. He's very, very confident that he thinks that when someone calls him out, if he calls someone out, someone reacts to it and does a video, that it'll all blow over in a week, and then he just comes back and acts like nothing's happened. Yeah, but now because all the women that have like finally got to the point where they're strong enough to be able to stand up and be counted now and go, do you know what? He needs to be stopped now. We're strong enough to be able to put ourselves on a social media platform and show all the evidence and tell everyone what he's done to us. This is now the reason why this ain't going to go under the carpet. It's not going to be like a week's time that he's going to be able to come back and be able to go on the app again. This is him done.
Yeah, I mean, I had one of my pals come around this morning, and all I said was his name. He went, "Yeah, I know. I've seen it. It's all over the net." That's all I said. I said his name, and he went, "Yeah, I know."
Stace?
Well, in respect to residency in Thailand, he hasn't residency. He's got a working visa now, apparently, because where he's opened this shop, for him to be able to stay out in Thailand, they've opened the shop so that he can stay out in Thailand on a working visa.
Yeah, I think this got it. He got it the other week. He's allowed a year's visa. I think I'm not too sure how long it lasts for.
Stace, can you just give a bit of a backstory as to how well you know Tinks and how you saw this impact her?
So I said before, me and Tinks met through the same perpetrator, and they were very, very dangerous and manipulative. And then we met through them and sort of banded together in a way that everyone's doing against Ben now. And then she was very, very run down. Our health was so run down after dealing with such extreme behaviours. And then Ben started just it was he was like a vulture. He just saw it and just started swooping in. And then it all it was a bit of a whirlwind with them. It happened so quick. And then she moved down there to be closer to him, because obviously we're from up north. And then it was a few give it a few months, and she was ringing us only when he was at work because of the behaviours of him, seeing her crying about things he'd said. She was sending us some of the voice messages that everybody's heard, the voice recordings that everyone's now heard. And just, it was so shocking knowing that she was stuck down there alone, away from the boys and away from her family and everybody who could help her and be around her, and knowing that she was alone in that. It was very, very heartbreaking. And then I think she's still got the recording, one of the recordings of which I actually got for her, because one night she was planning on leaving, but she just didn't know when, because obviously with situations like that, you've got to sort of choose your timing very well, especially with someone who's very aggressive like Ben is. And she'd pocket dialed us, and I was like, this is weird, because he usually only rings when he's at work. And all I heard was him screaming in the background, her hysterically crying. So I was screaming at her, who I was with at the time, to record the phone call for her, because something was telling us to record it. And then that's when you heard him get aggressive with her, and that was the night when she ended up leaving and getting the police. Because I think Claire, who has been in here before, I don't know if Claire's been in here today, but I ended up ringing her because I knew that she was the closest person to Tinks to go and get her. She sped all the way there. She was on the phone to the police. She got the police out there, and that's the night Ben got arrested. And then she ended up moving in with Claire for a little bit while she was sort of recovering from what had happened. And then I know that there was 2 injunctions between then and then a little bit after served on Ben to sort of keep his distance away from Tinks. And then me and Tinks ended up losing contact with each other for the past couple of years, and we've only just ended up talking again at the beginning of this year, just due to personal circumstances between the pair of us. And then he's still posting videos about her, calling our names, discriminating against our body, invalidating trauma that he wasn't even around to know about, everything like that. He's just unstoppable towards it with his hate. And I know he affected the boys as well, because obviously he took their mum away from them. And I know that he said some very derogative things towards our boys, as 3 of them are gay. He said some very homophobic remarks towards her and the boys to do with that as well. Tink sent us a message just before she was coming on. She's just getting recordings ready and things like that.
Yeah.
Like I said, when Tinks comes in and she plays recordings, do us a favour, everyone, just mute, yeah? Just another thing, there's 3 guys in this box, yeah? Just out of question, has he ever laid a finger on any of yours?
No.
No.
He chooses vulnerable women and children.
He ain't got the fucking minerals.
This is what I'm saying. So all women he's laid a hand on.
He's told so many people that he's offered me out and I won't turn up because I'm too scared of him. But he's never once offered me out, because if he ever once offered me out, I'll be there right as quick as I can. My feet will take me.
Yeah, I've never even heard him raise his voice to a man.
The most common denominator of all this is the vulnerability of women when he meets them. So he purposely seeks out these vulnerable women. So I think this is why he's using this spiritual healing, that he's this spiritual healer, because he knows that women that want these readings, they are vulnerable. They are broken in some way. So he knows that he can manipulate them women to get them on his side. So this is the common denominator with it. It's always someone that's vulnerable, that someone that's gone through like Jen went through a divorce. She was going through a really tough time. He's hooked onto her, knowing she's got a divorce settlement, knowing that he can manipulate her because she's so low. And if Ben's showing her attention, then she feels like that, oh, why is he showing me attention? Feeling good about herself. So then she'll shower him with all the gifts, spend all the money on him. No matter what he asks for, he's going to get, because he's actively seeking out these women. And using the fact that he's the spiritual healer and that he can heal them. Everything of these videos that I see about him here is, come to me, I can heal you. I can do a 7-day healing retreat with you, and when you leave, you'll be in such a better place. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I'm here about you. It's all focusing on bringing in women that are vulnerable and that are in like emotional and mental bad, dark places.
It's as if he's got like a 7th sense for these women.
Yeah,
it's as if he sits there and stalks them, but goes round and fucking follows them like a vulture, and then gets on them when he can. Thanks, yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Troy. Yeah.
She's here.
Here she is, what, Tinks?
Hey, Tinks.
What you say, he stinks?
Now you behave yourself, or I'll put you on the naughty step, Troy. I'll put you in the recycling.
All the recycled plastic in here, man.
It's a private joke, guys. That one that would definitely need a trigger warning. Hi, everybody. How are you all?
Hey, Tinks. Right, darling.
Oh, you're all beautiful people. Do you know what it is? Do you know what I've took today is all the good and this bad. Don't get us wrong, I've been like all you guys, I've been reflecting, my head's been all over the place. Max, Andy, it was obviously Daz was part of the call yesterday. That was a very relieving call for me. So it was a little bit, in honesty, I never thought I would be sitting on a phone call with a man I have been petrified for a few years, who I didn't know that I actually thought was going to unalive us, asking him if he was going to hurt us. But it was very emotional, but it was actually, I got a lot of relief, so I thank you for that, Max. I really thank you and Andy for using your voices as well and giving us that validation and reassurance that I'm not actually going to get hurt.
Yeah, no, honestly, when you asked me yesterday, I deflated inside. So I did. I was like, I thought, am I hearing this right? I thought I was in like one of these Netflix documentaries.
Yeah.
It was, do you know what it is? I do believe in the universe, so because I'm very spiritually, as know this, each to their own, but I had just gotten a message the day previous with your name in it, threatening the other lady, the same names for years has been Max and Rain, guys, so I've always been vigilant about a Max and a Rain going to get us. And even in my trauma therapy, I've talked about this Max and Rain going to hurt us and not knowing what they look like. I just knew they were from like his past. And so, I mean, actually, when I saw Max and Andy in the live, I panicked and I was like, oh my goodness, that's the person who's going to get us.
1 second. Do you know who Annie is?
Yeah, Annie's one of my followers.
Oh, so she's fine to jump in, yeah?
Yeah, she's fine to jump in. I don't think
because I don't want certain people to jump in because I don't know who they are.
Yeah, she's not had any. She's not had any interaction with Ben. So it's not like that she's like had any interaction with him. But she's just one of my followers.
Hello, how you doing?
Right.
Yo.
Alright.
You all right?
Yeah, go, just carry on, Tink. Sorry, not being funny.
Yeah, sorry.
Obviously, Tink's just halfway through something. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. So obviously, speaking to Max yesterday, guys, you know, this Max and Rain, I didn't know who they were, I just knew the names. So to actually get to speak to him yesterday I was so relieved. Like, I have had private messages with Max and Andy today, and I'm very grateful for their time and energy. Like, I have actually been in tears today. I've been so humbled again. I'm so grateful for the unity that this has brought, but also the relief it's brought. I've actually got a lot of peace after speaking to Max about him and Wayne and, you know, the threats I had and things. And he was just so shocked. He was so shocked. And, you know, he's been such a gentleman about it. He's supported, he's rang the services to support that, you know. Yes, his name's been used amongst, but it's actually, that's not his doing. And rightly so, you know, he's got a right to have his voice on that when his name's getting thrown about with women and stuff. So it was very shocking, but very, very reassuring for me. And what lovely men both Max and Andy are. Andy actually sent us a link to a mental health, you know, place that I can go. I don't know if he wants to give that link amongst this live, but I will start sharing Andy's link. He does support people who suffer mental health, and I think that's a remarkable thing to come out of this as well. You know, now I can actually, within my lives and the people who come into my lives, it's a full circle where people who might come in my lives will be, you know, on certain pathways and might need that guidance and I can give that link where Andy's, you know, being put on my pathway in this journey. So that has all got to be a good and a bad, and that is just naturally how I think. You know, I'm always trying to find a good and a bad, and I think that this weekend, although it was really hard stuff and, you know, we've all been shocked and it's reality and kind of facing and processing things, I do think there's a lot of good and the bad come from it. And Stacey as well, thank you so much for that background. I do find it hard to talk. It's very emotional with you, Stacey, because I did drop off from everybody close to us for a few years when I got poorly off all this. But our bond has always been there, and I told you when I came back I'd come back healthy and it would be just the same. And now we've got the bond to look forward to.
And now I'm talking to an audience just for you. Thanks.
Oh, bless you. Well, I love you. I love you so much, and you know this, and I appreciate it all the same. Every single one is.
Yeah, but I'm glad I spoke to you yesterday, and, you know, just to put you at ease that nothing ever come from me or this Wayne. You know, it's just empty threats by him. That's all it is. He's trying to get to you mentally and using other people's clout, and it ain't gonna wash. I won't suffer it. I won't do it.
Tinks.
Oh.
Tinks.
Yeah.
Look, this is getting recycled. Look.
Shut the front door. No, but Max, Andy, I honestly appreciate your time today, and Andy, even as well as that link. I told them both about my ball. I said there's still tickets there if they want to come up. You know, get everyone together. And Andy actually said, "Oh, if there's a raffle, I'll try and raffle up some personal." He does boxing, so he was on getting signed memorabilia. And I didn't even have to, you know, I didn't say anything. He just offered that off the kindness of his heart, and that just shows what kind of men they are. You know, they have had a lot of derogative, and Andy's actually put a post on, which I did share my story, because, you know, I think there's validation all around. You know, we can't get influenced and manipulated by people in reaction, or we can't be reactive or stand up for people who are given with false narratives, and that's very dangerous as well. And I think because Andy and Max have got personal experiences of autism and things, you know, mental health and things, they kind of got led down a path where they thought they were standing up for somebody who was being bullied. And that's likely, that shows their character, but they were given a false narrative, and obviously it's not fair to judge them for that. You know, Andy he's put a public apology on, and I think that shows character. And Max as well, he went straight to services. You know, I just think they're really good men, and they should never have been, you know, tarred with anything with this kind of thing.
The thing is, well, sorry, Matt.
No,
The
you
thing
go
is,
for
as
it,
well, it's like, all of our trust in humanity sometimes and other guys is really difficult. And Max and I have been really close for a good number of years. And Ben was sort of outside of that, but we introduced him back into it. The process over the last 4 days, right, when we first heard about it, and obviously Ben sent us the message, it's a load of bollocks, all the rest of it. So we started down the path of, we just ignore it. Pretty much like I said with you, Danny. When it was coming to when we first spoke, and you were saying that you looked at him, and I was and I approached Ben. I said, "What's all this about?" Because I never heard of this Claire's law, and he goes, "Oh no, she's just a troll, she's a troll." So I was like, rather than argue, I'm not going to look at it. But when it came out in the last 4 days, so I said to Max, "What are we going to do about it?" He said, "Well, I'm going to front him up with it." I said, "All right, no problem." We went from having an attitude of he needs help to he needs locking up. Yeah, we went for, no, we don't need to shout. Let's see what help we can get from now. He can go fuck himself. Because what's come out in the last 4 days, and we didn't even know, we only know one tiny bit. I think there's like nearly 20 victims, and that's the ones we know about. And we're being used as pawns to fulfill his fantasies or to hide his fantasies from other people.
Yeah, Andy's pointed out, he's using your name, and now I feel like I've got a target on my back where all these victims he's used my name in, they could be looking for me, thinking I'm coming for them.
No, we were hiding. I was hiding from you, Max. I didn't know you was hiding.
You know that letter you got, that letter you were talking about yesterday where you said it didn't have a fax number on it?
Yeah.
So I got sent something yesterday. I've had permission to put it up. Obviously, they've crossed everything out. This one, to be fair, does. This was someone else's. This had I can show it.
No, the letter wasn't like that.
Yeah, that's the same letter I've got. That wasn't the evidence to post up. It was an actual diagnosis. It had like a graph and thing on it. It wasn't a headed letter like that.
Right. They just told me to put it up just to like compare it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm confused. The person you're talking about, did he physically abuse? Or was it on TikTok, or what was going on? Because I'm a bit confused.
He's been posting stuff on TikTok, videos and stuff like that, proper abusing women and stuff, but off the app he has actually hit him and stuff.
To be fair, he hasn't posted stuff on TikTok abusing women. But what he does, he proclaims that all the women that have sort of pulled him up with any with his attitude or the way that he speaks to other people, he says that they are stalkers, that they've been stalking him for ages. So he tries to discredit their words and their sort of objections to what he's saying by saying that they've been stalking me. All of the violence that he does, which is sickening, some of the stuff that I've heard and I've seen, is all done by private messages. Where he's threatening to unalive them, he's threatened to torch people's houses with their children down in it. These notes, he's said that he wants to physically unalive someone that excites him.
And the child.
He wants to be over the top of someone and taking their last breath, and he wants to watch their last breath and stuff. He's threatened so many women with unaliving them, like he's going to get them unalived. This is all because he doesn't want them coming out and doing posts on the internet to make him look bad. So what he does, he'll threaten them with extreme violence so that they will not say anything out about him, where they'll just not do anything on any social media app because they're too scared that if he actually will go through with his...
Dad, why has he been allowed to do that on TikTok? This is what I don't understand.
He has multiple accounts, and every time he has an account go, he makes up another one. And then what he does, he locks them all up so they're all private, so no one can comment on his posts, no one can send him any messages unless he's personal friends with you on the app. So everything that he's doing in any of his posts, where he's done it to every single top creator that's on this app. He has said derogatory things about every single one of them. And he don't just do like one video, he'll do 10, 15 videos, just that one person.
Yeah, but what I don't understand is TikTok will know that and they're allowing it to happen.
Listen, there's so many stuff, so much stuff that goes on this app that TikTok will overlook.
Yep.
And they'll just get their accounts back.
I wonder why I call it TikTok, because it is.
So listen, there's no rhyme or rule to how TikTok manage this app. There's people that have I've seen people that have said, like, basically threatening to unalive people when they have people in their boxes. They've been reported, and then in 5 minutes they're back on the app. I say something like taking it up track 2 or something like that, and I get banned for a week and I don't get it back. Do you know what I mean?
I know, Daz, you grossed us all out earlier with your raspberry ripple.
Jinx.
Can I play just one little clip of just what if anyone's sitting around someone taught them in I'm just going to show like a daily clip of like how you would speak to women about women.
I was going to ask you if you had any more voice recordings because Stacey said you did.
I've got a few, so I'll play this one, and this is like just how you would speak normally, and freely post or send. So I've got 2 here that just to give a little example, because they are quite bad, all of them. I've just had to cipher through so I don't get been on at again. And then I'll pass to Bev, and Bev, will you come to the night that I left and show the eye, if you don't mind, after I play these?
Yep, of course I will.
Yep. Right, trigger warning, guys, and I do apologise if this triggers or upsets anybody.
No, I'm just going to mute.
It's just to give examples. I've tried to pick some that are not as, well, I say not as bad, they're all bad, but just to give examples. So if you're with anyone, guys, who speaks to you like this is an example how it can begin. You ready?
Yeah.
Right, listen, love, if you was a dog, the vet would have put you down. Sometimes men treat you like shit. Because it's just shit.
So that's just like, if someone's speaking like that as a normal, like how they normally interact, that can be how it starts in amongst. I've tried to pick ones that, I know that's bad, it's horrendous, but that's kind of that was kind of my normal with him on a daily, and those voice recordings I've already shared with, that was how he would talk normally. I did have a message off Jen's daughter, who's the current survivor, and she said that her mum commented on how calm he was in those recordings to unalive women and children compared to what she's used to him. And I said, yeah, that was her normal day to day, even though it's not normal to behaving like that. I didn't have the guts to grab my phone when he was raging. I would have never grabbed my phone when he was raging. Those recordings that are kindly put on by the Observer, if she's in here, absolutely massive respect to her. She put on YouTube, they were day-to-day living, not normal by any means, not minimising it. They were all horrendous, but they were day-to-day living. And I would never ever dare risk picking my phone up when he was in a rage. I took risk enough to get the recordings and evidence that I got. But yeah, if you're sitting around someone who is talking like that, what those 2 little clips I've just showed, that is a huge red flag amongst, that's no way to be talking to anyone, never mind, someone who you proclaim to love or care about. But I'll pass over to Bev now, and she's got imagery, and it's the audio of the night that I left, and trigger warning for that as well. You are going to hear the actual night I left, of when he actually blacked my eye. He locked us in the flat, and I tried to pick the phone and key up, and he swung and he caught my eye and blacked my eye, sadly. And he's told everyone that was a lie and it didn't happen. I have actually got the full audio of when that actually happened, and he basically told us because I dumped him, he was just going to get on alive and get other women. He was going to jump on his live stream, and that was what he said to us after he had just basically hurt us. And there was no empathy, no remorse. He just said, I just couldn't believe that. He just turned around and said, I need to get on alive and get another woman, and she'll buy us a phone and she'll sort my life out. So what you're going to hear here is actually the night that I left him. And it comes with a trigger warning as well. I do apologise if it affects anybody.
Sorry, love. Love me. You just keep talking about love me. You've just hurt us, and then you just chat as if nothing's happened. You just think you need to phone the base.
You've just hurt me, and then you're sitting there as if you've done nothing wrong and said you'll just get another girl to get you a phone.
Get some girls on my life.
See what you're saying to us?
It's unfair. You're leaving.
I'm having no because of the way you've just tried to say this.
Oh, tinks, man, I'm welling up. That's awful. Oh, wow.
Can you put me on big screen a minute, because this photo's a bit small. So, and I'm going to green screen it. I'll be really, really quick.
Just wow, man. Wow.
Can you see the picture?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yes. It's totally shocking. It's like,
Well, I'd just like to clarify as well that with him saying that he's going to get more women onto his life, this isn't something that he's picked up in his as he's aged. Actually, Ben was on Cilla Black's blind date when he was younger, and the woman on there didn't that he chose or she chose him. She didn't like him. She didn't think he was a nice person, so he actually turned around and said on the show that I don't care. I can get any woman I want. So this has been instilled in him as he's got older. This has gone back from when he was younger, that he thinks that he's God's gift to women. So he thinks that when one relationship ends with one woman, that he's just already primed another woman to be able to go and latch onto, so that he can move in with them, bleed them dry, and then when that one's been bled dry, he moves on to the next one. He thinks that he's God's gift to women.
Tinks wants me to replay the audio, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Is she all right?
Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah, play. Well, listen, yeah. If there's anyone in here who can't handle it again, yeah, just leave.
Yeah, just leave. It's 40 seconds long.
Because it's bad, this, man. I'm going to mute again.
Everyone muted, yeah?
Love means you don't think I'm sleeping with them. Sorry, love. Love means you don't think I'm sleeping with them. No. You can keep talking about love means you don't think I'm sleeping with someone.
You've just hurt us, and then you've just sat there as if nothing's happened. You're just pretending now.
Why are you trying to avoid Michael? I think you need to phone the base.
You've just hurt me, and then you're sitting there as if you've done nothing wrong and said you'll just get another girl to get you a phone.
Get some girls on my life.
See what you're saying to us?
It's unfair. You're leaving.
I'm having no because of the way you've just tried to say this.
Oh, that's horrendous. Is Tinks all right?
Can I ask what the police are doing about this, or is they not helpful, or what's the story?
This is all compromised evidence.
Yeah, Tinks handed all this evidence over to the police, but then the shared ex, who me and her have, hacked into Tinks's emails. So then the police classed it as compromised evidence, so it couldn't be used in court.
But this is what I'm thinking. If you're talking about it on a live, surely that's going to go against her, because she shouldn't be talking about it on a live.
Just ruled out while she just left because she's struggling.
Annie, you really obviously haven't seen the whole story.
No, I haven't seen the whole story, but I would think that
obviously haven't seen the whole.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm not justifying anything. I'm just saying that I would have thought that for the police point of view, they wouldn't want her talking about it on a live. That was all I was saying.
No, the evidence that she's sharing is compromised evidence, like Stacey just said.
So they can't use that anyway, but there is still an ongoing issue with him.
Can I just stop everyone for a second, because I just want to say one thing. Hi, Ben. I know that you're watching because you've just messaged someone, so I hope you're enjoying reminiscing of all the fucked up things that you've done to so many fucking women in your life. And I hope you're fucking sitting there ashamed, but you're most probably not. You're most probably sitting there thriving off it. So keep and enjoy watching, Ben, because this is just going to get worse and worse for you, boy. Go on, everyone, carry on.
And you don't know me, but I'll tell you something, I ain't going to stop. Let me tell you that one.
You know that old saying of what goes around comes around? I really fucking hope he gets his. I really fucking do. I hate mean people.
Doc Len wants to join.
Yeah, can you let Doc Len in, please?
Doc said had problems with him as well.
Yeah.
But he is watching from the outside.
I'm sure he is.
Almost exactly that was, wasn't it?
You have to come back.
How do I do that? How do I come out?
Yes, come out the light.
Oh, fuck.
Hit the cross in the corner.
I hope you're enjoying this, Ben. I hope you like. It's a nice little trip down memory lane for you.
Well, we all knew he was going to be watching anyway, didn't we?
Yeah, we assumed he would be watching, but it's just been confirmed. It's just been confirmed that he's watching. So I hope you enjoy it, Ben. Make yourself a cup of tea. Put that.
I just hope I'm not following him because I would be none the wiser. Do you know what I mean? I'll be wary now who I let follow me.
His name's underneath in the chat if you want to go and have a look.
Yeah, I had a look. There was a couple of names that came up.
What happened with Doc Len then?
If everyone in the comments can give Ben the most unwarm welcome, it would be much appreciated.
Guys, what with Doc Len?
I'm in, I think. Am I echoing?
Yeah, Danny's echoing now. Mute that.
Dan, I think it's you now.
I don't think it's me, is it?
No, it's not you now.
Cheers for letting us join, Troy.
No probs.
Thank you very much, sir.
Like I said, I just
Hello,
didn't know
everyone.
you were, so
Hello,
I'm just having
Dan.
that,
Hello,
so in
Danny.
the box.
Bevy and that, yeah. Hello, Max. Andy.
Yeah. Danny, can you mute your mic for a second? I think this is echoing.
Yeah. Shall I go out and come back in?
Yeah, come back in.
All right. Troy, you're gonna have to kick me out.
Is that better?
I've got to say it too. Hello, Ben, if you're watching from Doc Len, yeah? Hello, Ben. You fucking weasel. Sorry, people, I didn't mean that. Like the weasel bit.
Is it still echoing? Yeah, let me come out and come back in as well.
Yeah, still echoing.
Am I echoing now?
Yeah.
Shit.
Do us a favour, come off the app, just shut the app down and then come back on. Speak.
Am I echoing, Troy?
No, you're not.
Ah.
Someone else.
Hello.
Bev, you are a drama. Do me a favour, everyone jump out of the box, just shut the app down and then come back on. And it shouldn't echo. Right, let's get them back in.
Hello.
That you're better.
Yay.
That's the better, isn't it?
Yeah, you're better. Try the rest of them.
I can't even see me on the screen now.
I can't see me. I can see you, but I can't see me.
I can see you, but I can't see me.
It's all gone Pete song, isn't it?
I can see you both. It's weird that.
Yeah, it's been doing it for the last 24 hours. We was in Tinks's live last night. He kept on doing it, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then the boxes kept jumping around and no one knew where each other was.
Oh, I'm back now. Oh, I'm gone again.
Is Tinks all right, Bev?
I feel like the invisible does. I keep appearing and disappearing.
Back in soon.
I'm good, Rach. How are you?
Yeah, as far as I know, she's all right, Stace. I think that that voice note was a bit much. But she did ask me to play it twice.
Yeah.
Bless her.
It is a lot, though, because that was every day for her.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, Bev, is she okay?
Yeah, she'll be back in a minute.
All right.
Yeah, says she will be getting back up.
It was
Even
that
I welled
picture
up
as
with
well.
it. That was horrendous. I haven't heard that one before tonight.
It was that picture as well, because apparently she didn't have any marks on her face. So take from that photo as you will.
I remember as well, she was so gaslighted after it, because when she was at Claire's house after she finally left, she kept like coming on video call being like, have I got a black eye? Have I got a black eye? And we were all like, yeah, we can see it. It's actually there.
Oh, bless her.
Bad, that man. That is bad.
It's not fucking normal.
He's not normal.
How do you know, Daz, how do you know he's been watching?
I've been told. I've been told.
He's
yeah,
going
been
to.
told.
How are you, Dan? Are you right?
I'm all right. Yeah, I'm just obviously, like I just said, that that voice note. Then I haven't
Not
heard that
O'Malley, you wouldn't have
thing
deleted it,
before,
account.
and even I welled up, man. It was
He's not
horrendous.
deleted his account. He's most probably put it on full private, but he's sitting there watching on it.
Yeah, of course he is.
He's got 3 separate accounts and they're all on private as far as I know. I will double check.
And he's probably got a couple of moody ones, isn't he? With just funky names like user fucking 666 or
Yeah, I was
something.
just about to say that. He's probably got a few fake ones to stalk people who've blocked him.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, obviously.
I hope he's enjoying the trip down memory lane.
Yeah. Let's all give him a hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Ben.
Hello, Nobby.
Yes, there are 3 accounts and they are all on private.
Oh, yeah, Danny. When I saw the thing pop up on TikTok about the YouTube, I couldn't believe my eyes, Dan. I thought of you. I bet you'll be happy with this one. I was so happy with you.
Yeah, I watched the live, mate.
The exposure
yeah.
of it. Do you know what I mean? I'm so
Over the
glad
moon.
that it's all been exposed like it has now. That's what I mean. Not all the shit, obviously, but I'm so glad, Troy, that you've brought all this. Everything that's come to light is perfect.
Yeah.
See, he's
And
comfortable
Tink
there,
said,
definitely.
Tinks has said to me over the past few weeks, you know, it's she was sort of building herself up and it was going to come out, and I'm so proud of her.
Yeah.
Susan, can you share the live out to the group of ladies you're with, please? Because I think they need to hear this as well. Because I'll tell you something, they'd be scammed.
Yeah, I'm in complete awe of her.
Yeah, superb.
Yeah.
That's brave.
And obviously, you know, Doc Glenn, that we've been trying to say for a while, like, I just want this guy stopped.
Yeah.
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 He's been doing it for years. He thinks he's untouchable.
But this is the worst it's come. This has come to a proper head though, Dad. Surely this is the worst it's got for him. This has.
Yeah. Obviously now he's got no comeback now, is it?
No, he's got
more and more people that are
Susan,
seeing.
share this live out to the group chat that you're in. Who's been there getting readings of him.
Just getting smaller and smaller.
You've got to think about how egotistical he must be, though, to think that none of this would have came out eventually. It's been going on for years.
Well, his ego's not exactly big, is it, when he's not even got the box coming to the live? He can all sit outside of it.
Listen, he's been known to say that it'll blow over in a couple of weeks, and it just comes back. He just thinks that he's untouchable. He thinks he's built with titanium. Do you know what I mean? That nothing, like he's Teflon, that nothing's gonna ever stick. Do you know what I mean? It's all gonna just like it'll be there 1 minute and then it'll go the next. You know, it ain't going nowhere.
No, this ain't.
I remember someone said to me, like, he needs, what was it? He needs therapy. And I was like, well, he needs jail. But I don't think any amount of therapy can help him. I don't think he can be helped.
He needs an isolated room in a nut house.
The problem is,
he does, and he's locking up.
He doesn't even want it. That's a problem.
I think we should petition to bring back the bottomies just for him.
Yeah.
Definitely.
One flew over the cuckoo's nest, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if he's just completely beyond help, like, you know. As Stacey said, you know, the egotistical, like, how much can you think that you are that
Untouchable.
brilliant and untouchable? Yeah.
So Andy, what are you like? Are you an old mate of his then? Yeah.
Oh, dog, don't make him explain again. Bless him.
Is he an old mate? Yeah, that's all I want to know. He's an old pal, is he?
Yeah, he's one of his old mates. Yeah.
Oh,
I think he's busy, Andy.
oh yeah, it's a drift of. I've sort of got the gist that he's an old mate, and it's all sort of come about for him as well, really, isn't it? From what I can gather.
Yeah, mate.
You don't even have to be a mate of it to like for it to just touch you. Do you know what I mean? No. Like I said, it's that video there is enough to touch a lot of people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I couldn't believe my ears with it, Troy. I couldn't believe my ears when I looked at it the other morning on YouTube.
Yeah.
Wow. But the thing is, though, there's multiple people that have known all this information for a long time, and it was just that certain individuals weren't ready to, emotionally and physically weren't ready to come and tell and be strong enough to tell their story. So a lot of people have been sitting on this for a long time when it comes to him.
It does. Do you think it will ever like get onto the news? Like,
no.
Tinks would like me to remind you that she has got serious perpetratory history, who Ben cooperated with, one who's convicted SO and a stalker, and the other one SA'd their sister.
Right, do me a favour, right? Just spam his name in the chat which you're speaking about, because a lot of people coming in saying they don't know who his name is. Just spam his fucking name in the chat, man. Just keep putting his name in the chat every couple of minutes. Just keep people up to date.
And they became obsessed with Tinks and her whole life.
is she all right, Bev?
Yeah, she's fine.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that took a lot out of her, that man.
It did.
I knew it would, but
Yeah.
you said she wanted it playing again.
Get in there and just type away Cockney Ben, innit? Come on, you can jump in the live from your account, can't you?
He won't come in here. Like I said, I probably wouldn't even let him in the box, give him a platform, because obviously I wouldn't prefer him Tinks as well. And a few others, obviously. Him getting in the box, trying to having a platform for him to say something on it, he's not worth my time.
Roy, are you all right, mate?
Nah, it wouldn't, Troy.
Right,
Just run his mouth off, he would. He'd get his words in real quick.
Yeah, well, he won't
Roy, are
get
you okay? Your legs are going.
You what?
Are you okay? Because your legs are going.
Oh, I do that all the time, it's my nerves.
Oh, yeah. Are you all right, though?
Yeah, that's what I have this for. Calms me down a bit.
Yeah.
I always do it, don't worry about me.
Well, of course we worry about you.
If I'm not doing that, I'm either picking at something or got something in my hands.
Yeah. You need a hair bobble on your wrist and flick it.
I mean, this is my latest toy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna get in the time of day, because at the end of the day, you don't
Apparently, my comments aren't being posted. I've just checked. Right, so I've been asked questions,
50 miles an hour.
and I can't see them where they're gone. But they're not getting posted. I'm getting violations again.
It keeps happening. I don't like it. It's gone so soft.
Right,
Mate, I have about 100 of them a day.
He's from Essex. He's not Cockney at all.
Is this the real crypt? No, it's his account. I'm just using it. I'm giving him my clout for letting me use it.
And he's living in Thailand. I don't know why my comments are being ghosted.
Yeah, they have a lot of people's like it's gone bad, this app. You can't say anything.
No, I can't even say hello.
Nah.
No, Susan, he isn't a healer.
Apparently, he thinks that every that spiritual healing is a load of bollocks, and that people that say that they're healers need therapy and they need professional help, because there's no such thing. But he's going around posing.
Was it the scam women?
Has he been stung before? You know what it is, Ian? It's not so much that he's a predator. Do you know what I mean? He's a woman beater, a woman abuser. Everything is done, what he said, saying he wants someone alive, children, unalive someone else. It turns him on unaliving someone. Do you know what I mean? This is the main thing here.
Did you, Susan? You paid him 45 quid. I don't pay him a penny anymore.
Like, I might be wrong, but he ain't a predator, is he?
No,
No, he's not a predator. So, because I have seen a few people type in that he's a predator. I think they've got the wrong end of the story.
Right. Tinks has asked me to replay the audio, so if anyone wants to jump out or turn the volume right down, do it now. Susan, are you still here? She wants to play it for you. That's
Right, I'll mute again while you play it.
Okay. All right, give me 2 seconds.
Don't think I'm sleeping with him. Sorry, love me.
You've just changed straight away.
You can keep talking about love me. Don't think I'm sleeping with someone.
You've just hurt us and then you've just sat there as if nothing's happened. You're just pretending now.
Why are you trying to avoid Michael? I think you need to phone the face.
You've just hurt me and then you're sitting there as if you've done nothing wrong and said you're just getting another girl to get you a phone.
I'm getting girls on my life.
See what you're saying to us? I'm not having that because of the way you've just tried to say Michael.
Now I'm going to ask this. And I know it's going to be very, very, very hard for her. Will she get in and play them voice notes she played the other day for Susan? Do you reckon she'd get him?
The voice notes or the videos?
The voice notes she played, you know, the first 3 in my box. When we did the first Raising Awareness live. Obviously, I don't expect her to come in and do it. She don't want to do it, obviously, you know that yourself.
The ones about Carrie Ann and Emma, Bev.
Don't worry, saying you'd like to unalive a child and unalive other people.
She is. I think she's outside the live. Hi, Courtney. I think she is outside the live, so I'll just wait for her to message me.
Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of people in here that I don't think have heard it.
I'm sure she sent me those.
Thanks, Rachel. Yeah, no probs. I don't know if she's heard them, has she? So I think it's about time that all the new people heard them again as well. Do you know what I mean? So that I can't deny anything then.
Yeah.
But I know it's going to be hard, and I know that for a fact. Like I said, I won't sit here and force her to do it if she don't want to do it.
I think she's more grateful for just everyone now being aware of it.
Yeah.
Because that's what she kept saying as well when she was trying to leave, that she was trying to, because we kept saying just go now, like it's fine. But she wanted to get evidence of it for the other women as well who were included.
Yeah. See what she says.
Sorry, Stace, that must have been absolutely horrendous for you as well.
Oh, it was, like 100% it was.
Yeah.
But Claire as well, like Claire, she got there so quick. I think she lived about an hour and a bit away. But it was that night when it sounded like that recording that was just played when I said that she'd rang us and I could like hear something going on, and then I just started hearing the screaming at her. It was just really hard.
Like I said, I know it's hard on her, but the more we play it, the more...
Yeah. She's just sent it to me. She's just having a brew. And then she'll be back. I'm just waiting for it to upload onto my iPad, and then I can play it.
Back up to say, I'm going to go.
Is there anyone in here who hasn't heard these screen recordings before? Big up, Rachel.
Talking about tea, I'm going to go and have some peanut butter and toast and tea. You know what, right?
Yeah, sounds good, Dad.
Mate, do you know what, right? I was 47. I was 47 last week, right? I never had peanut butter in my life up until last week. I've always smelled it and thought that smells like shit. I'm not eating it, right? I had a taste of it the other day, and I've had about 14 slices of toast with peanut butter in the last 2 days.
You would do
the whole jar.
You've got to make up 47 years worth, haven't you?
Yeah, mate, I'm catching up.
Yeah.
And I think I said to you, like, have you ever tried jam and cheese on toast?
I hope you don't give me the trots and I can't get in the toilet because I'm going to unalive in the cat.
Right, Danny, I'll give that a go.
Who else hasn't heard of it? There's free screen recordings. Who else hasn't heard of it in here?
Yeah, Daz, that's a new one for you. Jam and cheese on toast.
Jam and cheese. Nah.
Yeah, I'll give that a go. I'll do the jam.
Yeah, have you seen Daz? Have
Mate,
you
I've seen what you eat, mate.
Hey,
You do anything I go.
Daz, have you seen Dr.
You as well.
eating cat food?
Yeah.
Dog food.
Right, she's going to play for you in a minute when we get.
Yeah.
Abby's just downloading them now.
Just bear with me. It's still downloading. It's taking its sweet time.
You'll eat anything. Fuck it.
I'll tell you now if you can't.
Sort out your wish Wi-Fi, Bev.
Shut up, you.
Listen, don't make me start talking about raspberry ice cream.
Enough, Daz, please. No, let's go.
No, hang on, I just seen a new one. Marmite and peanut butter.
There's a good future.
Yeah.
Heard it. Yeah, I'm going to play it now, Carla.
Right, I've got 2 of them. I'm just. Right, everyone ready?
We got Rachel. Right, I'm going to mute you.
Okay.
A kid gets run over.
No, you don't.
Get paralysed, I do.
Stop
Put
saying
the neck down.
that. Stop saying
I
that.
swear to God, that's what I hope for. I pray for it. I don't give a fuck.
Ben,
I don't. That's what I pray for. I hope they fucking die a horrible death, all of them.
right?
And they
Just
burn
leave
in their
it.
house.
It'll all calm down. It's
I
been
don't want it to
months
calm down. I
now.
want them to die.
You don't.
I do.
Don't wish death
I
on
pray to
people.
God they die. I don't give a shit. They deserve to fucking die. I hate them. They're plainly just talking shit about me. And who the fuck are they? Silly, smelly cunts.
Just
Dirty bitch. Slag. Cunt. Now, listen, if I could remember where she lived, I'd burn the fucking house down with her kid in her in it. I would. I'd kill her kid. Listen, I'd go and murder her and her kid. Listen to me. Hear me. She wants to shut her fucking mouth.
listen, stop.
Well,
Don't
you
like
get
it
hold of
when
her
you
and tell
get
her to
like
shut her
this.
fucking mouth. Tell her if I find out where she lives, I'll go to prison for 30 years for killing her. Tell her to shut her fucking mouth. Say, do yourself a favour.
Right.
Ben's talking about cutting you open.
I'm just going to play them one after the other, Troy, and then jump out and jump back in, alright?
Please get the opportunity to murder someone. I'm gagging to kill someone.
Stop it.
Yeah, but you get it.
No,
I
I
don't understand
don't
it.
get
I'm
it.
gagging to murder someone.
Well-
So send them fucking here. I want to kill somebody, Molly.
But that's not
No, I
normal.
don't get it. I want to murder somebody.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do. I want to feel like what it feels like to
I
kill someone.
don't say that because it makes us nervous. I don't like it. You don't mean it.
No, I do mean it.
You don't mean
No, I
it.
do. I want to go out and go. I'm not going to go hunt someone, but let them come in because I want to kill someone. Let them come here. I swear to God, I'll just cherish it. It'll be a blessing for me. Honestly, I swear to God.
Right, so look at your angels on your hands.
I get excited by it, babe. I can't help it. It excites me. The thought of killing someone out turns me on. I want to kill someone.
I don't like it when you say that.
And then please shouldn't fuck me.
Well, I
Keep fucking me, they're going to find
you
out.
shouldn't say that, killing.
I ain't scared, love. I ain't scared. You can't listen, the most murderous man out.
Right, can we just get rid of the drama though and not give the dress
I
out
don't want
and
a job. I want to
stuff?
kill someone, so let them come fucking round. I know I didn't. I'll tell them, come here, I'll kill you. Babe, I'd love it. Listen, I'd love it. I'm lying. It made my life complete. I want to feel like what it feels like to take a man's life. Oh no, I hope I don't fall. I swear to God, I want to sit over someone and watch their last breath come out of their body.
But that's
Because of
not
me.
a good thing.
So what?
What do you mean?
Why is that not a good thing?
Because it's not a good thing.
No, I've been hurt loads.
I've been hurt loads, but I wouldn't want to kill someone.
I do.
Well,
Yeah, but we're different people.
yeah, we are.
I don't care who I am.
Can
I
you
love
just...
who I am. I don't care who I am. Listen, don't get it. I love this man. And I'll love if that killed cunt that comes here and gives it to me. And I'll kill him horribly. And it does turn me on. I don't want to lie about it. I can't wait to get alive. That's why I think, come here. Shut your fucking mouth, you fucking cunt. You can't fuck with me. There's no difference to me, love.
Just to make this clear, this evidence is compromised, hence why we're able to play it.
Basically, she's saying he's been NFA.
I swear, my kids, I hope she dies tonight. Takes her own life really violently.
You cannot wish death on someone. Stop it.
I fucking do, badly. Why can't I? Who says I can't? You?
Stop it.
I wish I did. Bad. Oh, she'll get it as well, cunt. She's a cunt. I'm not a cunt like that. Don't just go out and hurt people for no fucking reason.
Yeah, but you've wished...
No, I'm hurting her now because she's a cunt, and I'll hurt her until she dies. I'm out of life and misery until a cunt takes her own life. That's what I want to do. I want to be responsible for her dying. Leave her kids, her husband, whoever she's got. I do. Yeah, but is that made me bad? I swear, that's me. I want her dead. What's wrong with that? But what's wrong with that?
Stop.
I can't be me, I'm sorry. Oh my God. If I thought I could get away, I'd kill myself, cut her throat myself. If I thought I'd walk and never get caught, I'd go kill her now.
Stop.
Be honest. Why can't I just be honest? Why does that make me wrong? I don't even understand what makes me bad. She deserves to die.
Right, Troy, I'm going to jump out and then
Yeah,
jump
I'll
back
pick
in.
you and come back in.
Do you know what the scary thing is about one of the videos is his little laugh? He did like a
So, I'm just going to put it out there, obviously, you heard in the second video that Tinks was laughing, but she weren't laughing at it, she was nervous and she was scared.
yeah.
Everyone meet the absolute delight that is Ben, Cockney Ben. Meet the real Cockney Ben.
Yeah. It's shocking. Absolutely
Susan,
shocking.
what do you think about them, man? Do me a favour, go back to your group chat and go and tell them all about him. Tell them what you've just heard. If they want proof, there's someone in here called The Observer. She's got a link in her bio. Click on that and the full live's in there about him.
Me actually playing that really hit home with me then. I'm shaking.
I was just about to say, I had to leave the first live you did for the exposure of it because it was triggering. Because to answer your earlier question, Danny, knowing that your best friend and someone who's so close to you is trapped in a flat with someone who's saying that on a daily basis is really scary.
Susan, I'm going to tell you now, there's a hell of a lot more people that's had problems with him, but they're very scared to go forward at the moment.
Yeah. I had 5 women yesterday that come through and said,
Crook, this is what we're saying, she's rung the police, but it's been NFA'd, even with that.
I had 5 women yesterday come to me and said that they've had similar experience with him where he's sent them so much abuse and violent messages that they've just blocked him and not sent anything to anyone. Yeah.
Just because there's a lot of questions going in the comments saying about not ringing the police and why is it not a case for arrest. He teamed up with one of Tinks's perpetrators who are share as well, and they hacked into Tinks's email and compromised the evidence just to catch people up with that.
Yeah, Brian. But Brian, it's not the point. It's what he's done. He's actually hit with me. Bevy's just put a finger at her that he gave her a black eye, and he's beat women, not just one, over and over and over again.
Why can't where have I gone?
What's that?
I can't see am I still in this live or what?
Yeah, you're still here.
I'm still in it. I can't see me.
Yeah, there's a glitch with TikTok. It's been it blackens out people's pictures in it, so you can't see yourself.
I can't see myself. I think what's going on here? Like, am I still in?
Yeah, you're still there.
Susan, don't believe anything he says. That's what I can tell you now. Just do not believe anything he says.
She did leave everything there. That's the truth. She left everything there. She took her passport. And that was it. And what clothes she had on her back. That's all she took, Susan.
Yeah, you're talking about Jen. So Ben was asking the question whether she's going to go back because she left all her clothes and her suitcases and everything there. So he thought he thinks that she's going back. But she's that she's only left for a little bit of a breather and it's going to go back to him.
Yeah, well, Bev had just said it that it's true, Susan. So yeah, must be true. So she said. Yeah.
Because she ran. She didn't just leave. She ran with her passport and the clothes on her back.
Crook, I wouldn't say safe. To be honest with you, I wouldn't say safe.
Yeah, she's not safe, no. But she's away, so.
Bev, is she all right?
Yeah, I am just going to mute and just go double check. But she said she was all right in about 5 minutes ago, 2 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not too sure, Crook. You'll have to ask her that yourself. Like I said, these know more than me about the situation. I've not been in it. I'm just here to get all the proof out there. Obviously, things feel safe coming in here.
What was the question? Whoa. Sorry. What was the question? He said she is his best friend and they talk daily.
Crook put a comment in. Is she a DV advocate then? That's what Crook said.
DV advocates then. She does advocate for DV survivors. She's not with them, but she's having therapy, which she'll openly tell you. That's okay. Don't apologise.
Yeah, we'll be jumping off at 11. So if Tinks wants to get in, she can do. If she's got anything else to say, I'll play or what.
She says she's okay.
She okay, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Susan, do us a favour, get to the group chat, right, and let them know. Tell them to stay well away from him. She's eager.
There she is.
Are you okay, Tinks?
I'm good. I just had to compose myself, guys. Like, I have committed after a few years, trauma therapy, and in my healing, I am healing, but I'm not fully healed. And I do still suffer from re-trauma. So hearing things puts my mind and emotions back in a place that, I've worked on healing. But I still very much feel it. And I just appreciate it all. I appreciate Troy. Honestly, everyone is, sharing a platform, sharing your voices, sharing your energy, but most of all, sharing your support. Because I kind of lost hope and faith in humanity a few years ago because of this person, and because he teamed up, with somebody very, very dangerous, who we knew about him in my past. Stacey, who was affected by that person as well. Stacey does stand alongside me with surviving from that perpetrator as well. And, that person actually, ended up in psychiatric care, which I'm not scared to tell people.
Shut up. Stop bullying women. You little tosser. Go on, I blocked him.
Oh, listen to that, look. The fuck's he on about?
You do have to remember, I do expect, that's probably the person that me and Stacey are actually sharing about on here. You've got to remember they will come in on fake accounts because they are very obsessed with myself and Stacey as well. So seeing me and Stacey together will when I've come back to this platform, I'm very well aware of the situation and the risks I'm putting myself at. But, I have took a stand with the police as well and said, I've given my life up for a few years to these people. I'm not willing to do that anymore. I want to come back. I want to educate people. I want to save people. I want to give skills out to help people, bring awareness. I haven't gone through this pain at the hands of other people and not place it for purpose. So, I have come back quite aware of the risk I'm taking. I'm not Stacey in that as well. Stacey does know firsthand the risk I'm taking with my history. Perpetrator who I talk about with myself and Stacey is very extreme. So the fact that you're hearing about Ben and that he's teamed up with that person, you know, that kind of gives you an idea of the extremity of the mindset of that person as well. And, you know, Stacey was massively affected years ago with myself by that same person. You know, but United will stand, and you know, I'm just glad to be back. Like every single one of you, just make it easier for us to keep using my voice. But I'm not gonna give out plastic positivity. Pardon the French, as I say, it is really shit.
You said
really,
plastic
really shit. Pardon? Yeah, that plastic as well, Troy. Normally I would laugh at that, but I'm a little bit trying to compose myself. But
He's done a lot of recycling jokes today, old Troy, isn't he?
oh well, I'll tell you after, Daz, what it means.
No,
guys, I'll tell you what
me
it would like.
Can we not? We'll tell Stacey. Let's not tell Daz, eh?
I feel like we should get him a Blue Peter badge.
I'm sorry, are you seeing the comment from Zena?
I'm reading it now. What's she saying?
It could actually be perpetrator as well. I am quite in mind anyone who looks to be supporting X could actually be, you know, other perpetrator as well.
She's saying sorry, I think that Susan has been sent in by that Ben. She's asking too many questions in my opinion.
It says, Bevy, I've just got a gut feeling about her. Dina Gladhill.
Zena is okay. She's followed me, to be fair, and she was mod on my other account.
No, but she's saying about Susan.
She's
Susan
saying,
asking a lot of questions, isn't it?
saying, Bevy, I've just got a gut feeling about her.
Yeah, I've seen that. She says that she thinks she's been sent in by Ben.
Wouldn't surprise me, innit?
Who, Bevy?
No, I'm not.
I know, but that's what they're saying.
Not sent in by Ben. Absolutely not.
Yeah, Susan, get in the box. Yeah. Get Susan in the box.
She does readings.
Zena, I have a gut feeling.
Tinks, if you get any more, you just keep reporting it and reporting it and reporting it. Times, dates.
Yeah, I've done that for about 4 or 5 years.
Susan Taylor, you're all wrong, so wrong.
Just keep doing it, love.
I just want to get to a point in my life where I'm not having to be hyper vigilant and watch patterns of behaviour and things.
You are. You won't. It'll constantly be there. I've gone through it myself, and it never goes away. Never.
So why is everyone wrong then, Susan?
Because I used to watch him on TikTok, and I lost my husband, and he said that he can heal people and he can help people. So what I did, I booked a reading with him. And you can think what you like, all of you, but I'm telling you now.
Have you heard the videos?
Have I what?
Have you heard the
videos?
Have you heard what you said about children, Susan?
Say again?
Have you heard what you said about children?
Everyone, just let us speak.
Let us speak.
And say what you need to say, because it's
And I said Jesus Christ, but I'm telling you now, he's got a journal which everybody that's had readings with him, he puts them into this journal. And he added me to this journal. I don't really do much in there at all. But he says that everybody has to do be grateful for 5 things every single day. And these women are going saying, I'm grateful for waking up, I'm grateful for the dogs, I'm grateful for the rain. And then he says, if you need a top up, just book another reading with me. I'll help you top up. I'm not been sent in by him.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Like I said, I don't think you should have said that if she did get sent in by him, to be fair.
I haven't been sent in.
Write that down.
What?
Susan, I don't get why you're saying that we're all wrong when we've been.
No. She's saying that you're wrong about her. She's not been sent in.
Right, yeah, I'm with you, Susan. Yeah, I'm with you. I do apologise. Sorry.
I think it's just been all twisted up a bit. It's been taken the wrong way.
Yeah, it's all been taken out of context and it through the comments. Yeah, sorry, Susan. All right.
Can I ask a question to someone who's obviously been a survivor of such darkness? And I am actually very spiritual, Susan. Very, very spiritually connected.
Okay.
When I met Ben, he laughed at what I believed in. He actually posted a video saying, "No wonder I was under mental health because of the spiritual stuff I believed in. You know, that I hear spirits, see spirit, believe in energies as such. And I'm live and let live, you know." Now, he didn't believe in that, didn't believe in any of that. So, and obviously, you've heard what I've been through and other people. Can I ask you why you would look for someone to heal you that had so much darkness in them?
I didn't know that. I mean, I just used to watch him live at night, and then I used to watch some of his videos. And then he was saying that he was a spiritual healer. I lost my husband of 50 years, and I was kind of jumping on anything that would help me. I've been to mediums, and they're all a load of rubbish, the ones I've been to. And he said on a live that he could heal and get positivity back to me and all this business. And I had a reading with him about 3 weeks ago on a Zoom call from Thailand. I'd paid him £45 for that. And I just, you know what, I'm sick of spending money on these people who pretend that they can help you. And
when he's probably just looking for a victim.
Well, listen, we've got to remember Susan's not the first person that he's done this to. So if you think about what she's saying, it's other people that have said the exact same story.
One of many, isn't she? She's going to be one of many that's passing on.
Yeah, she's giving the same story that everyone else has give as well.
Yeah.
Susan, can I give you a little bit of advice from my own self for someone who I actually believe in healing and spiritual? And with your grieving and your healing comes from inside yourself. There's no amount of money you can give to someone with a gift, and someone with a gift should not be charging you to share that gift. If someone wants to give you healing, they will be telling you that healing and grieving comes from inside yourself first. Because the light and love that you carry in your grieving is what's going to get you through to heal you. You've got to feel all that to get through it and heal from it. You've got to feel it to heal it. But that comes from inside you. There's nobody else can give you that, Susan.
It's
can someone jump out because someone else wants to come in? Who don't mind jumping out?
Me?
No, anybody who don't mind jumping out.
Can I ask a quick question, Susan?
Yeah.
So when you had this spiritual reading from him, did you feel like that after the end of it, all he was doing was just telling you what he felt you wanted to hear?
Do you know what? I've been listening to, been following this for a couple of days. Maybe, yeah. I mean, he said to me that my husband was there with him and telling me, and he was telling him to tell me things. And for a short while, like an idiot, I was thinking, oh my God. I got really upset because, as I said, I was with him 53 years in total, but just 50 years married. And it was a sudden death. It shouldn't have happened. I mean, we're all going to die, but it shouldn't have happened. It was a sudden death, and it's wiped the floor with me. So I promise you, I'm not in this group chat for Ben. I'm not. I promise you, I'm not.
No, I believe it. I believe it.
Are the other women in this chat who are also women who have vulnerabilities such as grieving someone, or?
Can someone jump out while I let Tammy in as well? She wants to win.
I'm going to jump down. So I need to get my nut down. I've got graft in the morning, so
He's got,
I'll jump down into the comments. All right.
Well, Daz, speak to you in a bit, man. Take it easy, Dad.
Hi, Daz.
Oh, 2 seconds, please. What were you saying? Sorry, were the other women also vulnerable who are in this chat?
Yes, I mean, a couple have had domestic violence, and I don't quite know to what extent, because I really don't join in on it because I feel a bit silly, because like I say, he makes you do to be grateful for 5 things every single day and write them down, and then he gives you a mantra to say, which I've never said because, again, I feel stupid. But yeah, I mean, some people will say they're grateful for the sun, they're grateful for the rain, they're grateful because they take the dog for a walk. And that's not me. But if that gets other people through, fair enough. But that's not me. That's not me.
Hey, Tammy.
Hey. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi,
Yes,
Tammy.
sorry, Susan. I caught the tail end of that. I'm sorry to hear what you've been through. Sorry.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi.
It just sounds like Susan's been a victim again.
I know, another
If you
one.
think about a story, it's similar to all the others.
Yeah.
He's using the same manipulation over and over again to women who don't know about him.
Yeah.
He knows that's working. He knows it's worked on many, many women. And he's using it over and over again.
Well, the ones that get upset, they're going to be the victims, aren't they?
It's like he's got a seventh sense of knowing like stalking and watching them.
Yeah,
And then pouncing them exactly on that time.
One thing I say, Troy, to the police every time, and Stacey will tell you this as well, because he teamed up with someone, one of my perpetrators is very, very, very premeditated, and Ben knew all about my history. So the one he's teamed up is extremely premeditated and clever, the same as Ben's level, and does exactly the same, does anything to claim
It doesn't
victims.
matter how clever they are. Once they're reported and it comes around again, it'll be the next person. He'll get caught and he will get done for it. So don't you worry. You know, at the end of the day, you've walked away from him, and that's the best thing you can do. I think when you're in a relationship like that, I think that's the hardest point, is when you do leave, because that's when they start being, you know, what's the word?
Darvo.
Like, just not real. They're not who they used to be.
The mask.
Unpredictable's the word. Do you know what I mean? So I think you've done a good thing, just getting away from him. I think the best thing for you to do is not even mention him and just let it lie, because you know what they say, don't they? Walk away and let someone else do it for you.
Yeah, I can't do that though, because I did walk away and I've been quiet for 3 years. I lost my life for 3 years. So this
Basically,
so
she did message
I haven't
me.
got the option to walk away. I've done the walk away, and you know, if I don't speak up,
While you keep bringing this up, you're not moving on with your life.
No, I think
this is me living with it now. I have had to accept that this is
when the next girl comes along, what I'm saying to you is, now you've reported it, it's with the police. Once that next girl comes along and she has to phone the police, they're going to go back to your records, to the previous girl, and he'll be arrested straight away for whatever he goes and does, whether, you know, she reports him or not. Once the police get involved, they'll look at the history of him. So you don't need to keep doing these lives and bringing him up.
I've just come back, Crook. I've been missing for like the last few years, so we'll just agree to disagree. I understand where you're coming from and what angle, but because I don't know the history, I will just agree to disagree. I've chose to actually place my pain for purpose to save other people, because I have lost my life to them for a few years.
I understand that, but the police will see it as you're antagonising him, so you need to be careful with this.
No, she's showing.
Right, kick her out. Sorry.
Not antagonising, there's awareness out.
I know, Troy.
You kick her out, please, because that's extremely antagonistic.
Yeah, she's been antagonistic.
Sorry,
survivors.
Get her out.
This Tinks is doing it for us,
Yeah,
for other women.
Get her out, mate.
Stop doing anything.
Get her out, Troy.
Kick her out.
Validating people, whatever your name was.
Yeah.
She's gone.
Yeah, that's bad karma. That is telling people what they can and cut. This is
Tinks, don't listen. Honestly, don't listen to her, Tinks. You're doing exactly the right thing, and you're doing the right thing for you.
You've got to remember that you did walk away, and he didn't.
For a long time, Tinks. It's time to talk.
To be fair, she did speak to me about this about 2 months ago, and I did say to her, just hold it back a bit. So it was me, to be fair, that made her hold it back a bit longer, just to make sure that it wasn't ruining any case whatsoever. And this is why we've all just done it now.
How can she come in here and say that?
Yeah,
honestly, don't get the energy down in the room. We're all doing great. Everyone's doing great.
You did the right thing.
Just ignore.
You can't just say let the next person deal with it, because it's not right on them.
No, because if you just stop it from happening.
Yeah, that's right. And if Tinks wants to talk about it, and this is a place to talk, we can talk.
She's using a negative for a positive.
Yeah, I haven't had my voice for a few years, so for someone to say that, it's quite, but I'm quite strong enough to take it. You know, I do understand.
Who is she? I missed out who she was.
Yeah, I mean, I am someone who lost my voice and lost my life to this person. So if I can come back and place this pain and save other people, then I'll be damned. I'll be doing this, and I'll be doing a ball once a year. You know, I'll be doing a ball once a year to educate, bring awareness, and unite people. Because I've got to carry this now for the rest of my life.
Yep.
And he has literally had, you know, him alongside another perpetrator have had my life for too long, for years. I'm not just saying days a month.
This is
for
not
years.
antagonising him. This is not antagonising them.
This is not about him. This is not about him. This is about me and other people.
You have to realise
It's
the
as simple
guy's
as
lost.
that.
You've got to realise the guy's lost so many people in the past few days since we've been doing this. And same, like Susan just said, that group chat's going to find out about him as well.
Can I just say something? I'm really sorry. Can I just say something? Somebody said earlier on that he might be in here watching this. Is that correct?
Yeah, he's here.
I've just had a notification that Ben has sent me a voice message, and I'm a bit scared now.
Oh.
Yeah. I've just come through on because I'm in this journal thing. That
oh my God! No way!
And with the right set of people, Susan.
No way!
Susan's got to jump out and listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a listen, Susan.
Yeah,
I'll kick you out, and then or you can stay box so you can listen to it.
Oh my God! I'm expecting a message. When's mine coming?
You can just
I am too.
wipe out and listen to it, and then come back in, or you can drop out the box and listen to it and come back in. We can't hear it.
All right.
And you too, Danny. I reckon you're going to receive something.
No, I'm blocked, mate.
He'll unblock you. He'll find a way.
Well, apparently he's got my phone number.
No, we'll see. We'll
I've
see.
got his number if you want it.
I'm not look, I'm not going to force her to come out with what he said in live if she don't want to say it. It's up to Susan if she wants to tell us what he said. But I guarantee it's a threatening message.
I guarantee. Yeah, Troy. Yeah, you know, mate.
I don't think it'll be threatening. I think he'll be doing what he did to Tammy and trying to soothe them with the good, sweet will and trying to defer onto the victims.
You know, I'll give you half price on your next reading, the prick.
Yeah.
You're right, Susan.
Oh, she's gone.
Got to listen to it.
Someone in the comments then, what the tag went.
Anyone else's heart hammering? Oh my God! Yeah. Yes, it is. Wow. Heart hammering. It really is. What the hell is it he messaged?
He'll try and swear first, Tammy. He doesn't go the other route now. He tries to.
I do observe. I hope she's okay. Look, observe her there. I hope she's okay. Yeah. She's gone, hasn't she, Susan?
Did anyone follow her or anything just to send her a message to make sure?
Yeah, I've been speaking to her today.
Oh, bless her. She's so vulnerable, isn't she?
I can't get my head around this. No, it is actually head blowing. The whole thing is actually outrageous. The amount of stuff I've seen today about him on my For You page, honestly.
I know, mine too.
It's just one after another, and I'm like, this has gone outrageous.
It's good though, isn't it? It's good. It's about time.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's about time.
It's amazing.
At the end of the day, yeah.
Shout out to you, Tinks, and all, yeah.
Listen, at the end of the day, yeah, if he is in here on a fake account, at the end of the day, he's seen how many people are turning on him now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's got even Andy and Max. They don't even, Andy's had to say do an apology post today.
Yeah, they were all new.
I'd rather being here, listening and seeing.
Hi, Susan. You okay?
Yeah. He's just thanking. He's saying that he's thanking all the girls in the journal for the support. Everything that's being said has been fabricated.
Of course.
His exact words were, "It's all a load of bollocks. I'm grateful for everybody supporting me. I've gone quiet for a bit to let it die down, but it's all fabricated, and he doesn't know half of the people that are saying what they're saying."
No.
Right.
Okay. So what he's saying is these voice notes for his twin brother then.
Yeah.
I don't know how I can send this voice note to to this group. I don't know how you do it.
Mm.
But
Can you try and send it to Bev?
I will.
If you send it to Bev, yeah.
I'll send you my number in a minute.
All right.
Well done,
Tinks,
Susan.
So guys,
Tinks, has Dad still got that voice note that he had yesterday saying that it was him that it was played in the live?
yeah, he's still got it, yeah.
Yeah, he played it early on, didn't he?
Yeah.
He just come in and play it again then, doesn't he? Or send it to someone.
Can someone get hold of Daz and to get that recording sent to him?
Am I still in the box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can't see my name.
Yeah, this geezer's a liar.
Whoa. Sorry. I'll mute.
Can you see my name?
Guys, with him being invalidating there, the reason I actually decided to leave him earlier than planned was because he was severely homophobic to my children and his own daughter and everybody else in the community. So I think if Troy's wanting to get off soon, I'm going to end with the replete of the homophobia because it is LGBTQ month. And, you know, it just, you know, to hear him invalidating and, you know, everything that, you know, he's literally had my life for a few years. Him and this other person have had my life. And to say it's fabricated of someone who really did fabricate lies. He sat on a dual live with someone that he knew had been accused and, you know, took in and interviewed, you know, by their own sister, reporting them in for SA. And then when they were 8, he actually lowered himself to that level just to try and rewrite reality and claim victim status. He exploited myself, Stacey, his daughter, you know, everything he said in that rewrite was just absolutely, you know, inhumane and cruel. I'm a little bit triggered here because I just can't believe the inhumanity that he keeps invalidating and I don't know why I still had hope that he was going to actually take some accountability and show some remorse.
That won't ever happen. That's not going to happen.
Listen, Tinks, at the end of the day,
his
it's on
personality will
YouTube.
not allow that to happen.
It's on YouTube. It's on the app. I'm doing lies about it every single night, yeah? He can't get out of it now. It's impossible.
And he can't say it's fabricated either when there was videos played. Was it last night of videos he uploaded calling TikTok out? As well as the voice recordings you've got?
Yeah, I saw that.
So are you okay with us playing this again, Troy, the homophobia one?
Let me mute.
Is that okay?
Mute.
Trigger warning, everyone. I'm playing this in solidarity with the day I actually left and I started my journey healing, and it was just off being invalidated there, and for my boys and for his own daughter who he exploited and invalidated, and everybody else in the community, and for LGBTQ. You know, my son is actually as well, my eldest son is actually, he's doing the drag MX this year, so if anyone wants to jump over and give him a vote as well, it's Dylan D. Dixon on Instagram. We might as well place a good and a bad before I play this. You know, all the votes go towards hopefully I'm getting that crown this year, and he's raising funds for Charlie and Carter. I'll always put a good and a bad, guys, and playing this, that's my absolute good and the bad with my eldest son doing that. You know, and trigger warning, I'm really sorry.
It's a fucking raging lesbian. It's not normal at all. What are you on about? It's far from fucking normal. If the whole world was gay and lesbian, we'd all die out. So what's your fucking answer to that? If everyone's like your son and my daughter, we wouldn't last more than 60 years. We'd all be dead. We'd all be dead because we're not meant to be like that. You're not meant to be like that. You're not meant to be like that. I don't care what you say. We're not built like that. But otherwise, why the fuck do we reproduce the way we do it? Gays would be able to reproduce, wouldn't they? Men would be able to fuck another man's arse and have a baby. But you can't, because we're not meant to.
Well, I don't see my voice is abnormal.
Well, they're not helping the society, are they?
Well,
your daughter, my daughter, and your nads are not helping contribute to the world. Because they're never going to have kids, are they? They're never going to have kids. It doesn't matter. That's what you're meant to do. If the whole world said, oh no, we'll just all be gay and not have kids now, guess what? In 100 years, we wouldn't have a world.
You're being really homophobic.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you the truth. If we want the world to go on, the gay stuff's got to stop.
Leave this conversation.
Okay, what?
Can I just jump in?
Yeah.
I've just gone back to get the voice message. He's deleted it, but as I was waiting for what you were saying to finish, he sent me 2 more.
No.
I reckon he's in this. He must be in here, and,
Yeah.
I'm getting a bit worried now because I'm only telling you what, you know.
Don't worry though, Susan. You've got nothing to worry about.
Susan, you'll be protected. You've got us all.
Well,
Everyone behind
when
you.
I come off, I'm gonna send a screenshot of him deleting it and the other two messages to you. Just sent me your phone number, haven't you?
Bevy.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you.
Yes,
then
I
you
have.
know. Yeah, I'll send them to you. Yeah. I don't listen to
You're all right, darling. Honestly, you've got so much protection behind you. Don't worry.
Have a little listen to him, Susan.
All right. Okay.
Go on, let's have a little listen.
All right.
Wow, I cannot believe what you just played, Tinks. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's mental as well, isn't it? But
Well, that was, off the invalidation. That is actually the morning that I decided I wasn't going to wait and I was going to leave that day. That is the conversation. And, my son is a good and the bad. He's doing Drag MX up till August. So if anyone wants to vote for him, please jump over Instagram, give him a vote. He's much deserving of it. Nobody in the community should be spoke about in that way. Especially not, when you're with someone, it's about your own children. But that is actually the thing that sparked me to leave that day. That conversation that you've just heard there. He knows I've got 4 boys, 3 of them who are gay. I call them my gabies. You can hear off my voice, I'm very, very triggered. It's just off the whole invalidation, and I'm saying I fabricate things. You don't fall in love with someone to have your heart broken off realising you fall in love with an illusion. And, that Ben actually completely has had my life the last few years. He left us so vulnerable. I ended up in really traumatic situations the last few years as well, which Troy knows about, and I will come back to when I'm able as well, because there's a journey there as well. To be voiced. But yeah, he left us in a really bad way, and it's took us a long time to come back and use my voice, and that's why it's so important was to use my voice, because he has took so much from us. And I'm just determined. I'm a little bit triggered, guys, so I'm going to jump down. But Troy, look how much you're doing again tonight. Look at the good you're bringing. You've brought Susan up into this. You've got everyone, and I thank you, Troy. I'm going to jump down because he's not having my tears, and I'll speak to you all soon. Lots of love, night.
Once you've heard what Susan,
Lots of love.
once you've heard what Susan's got to say, we'll be jumping off anyway.
Yeah,
So
well, I didn't come in this chat to be nasty to him. He's called me a fucking snake. He said to me, he's told all the women on the journal that Susan Taylor is a fucking snake. So I'm trying. I've saved the voicemails messages. I'm going to send them to Bevy. I'm going to send them in a minute. And he said that karma's going to get me.
Oh dear.
He's sent me 2 not very nice messages. Now,
Oh,
This is
really
unbelievable.
sad.
Dear lady's lost her husband.
That's so
Susan.
sad. Honestly, Susan, just ignore him. He's just all mouth. That's
He's a
so
pansy.
sad.
meet the real Ben.
the thing is, I didn't come in here to call him out. I've just been listening, and because I sent him a message of support initially, thinking this was just, before I heard all this, that it was just maybe somebody trying to stir the shit for him. Pardon my French, but that's what I thought. And I was supporting him, and I said to him, take no notice of him. And so either he's in here, or somebody that's working for him is in here.
He's in here.
Well,
100%.
Or one of his girlies. One of his girls.
Susan, lovely, you are just a victim, darling. So don't I know, like you said, you like trying to support him, obviously, at first. So yeah, honestly, you're just a victim.
Go and stick it in the group chat. Won't put it in the group chat and ruin this full thing for him.
I can't.
Yeah, that's it, Troy.
Go and stick it clean in that group chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's only calling you all of that because you've seen through the bull.
How dare he speak to that lady like that, Susan?
And the thing is, he doesn't know my address. He doesn't know my address.
Nice.
But I am on my own now because obviously my husband's saying, and my kids are all married and gone. But now that's really unnerved me. Because
Honestly, Susan, please, honestly, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's just all mouth.
It is all mouth, yeah.
Yeah, he's all mouth. We've all had it in here, Susan.
And he was having a good old laugh as well.
Yeah, he does that laugh. Yeah, I can hear it.
That I'm a snake, and I've been sent into Recky's group or something.
He's doing that himself with evidence against
Hey,
him.
dump him. Get me
It's
in that
alright,
group and I'll
Susan,
ruin it
it's
for him.
always someone else's fault.
Get me in that group and I'll ruin it for him.
Yeah, same as that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking right. Get me in there.
I'll show you how to fucking ruin a group.
Does he ever
I've got
take
his phone number.
accountability
He sent me his phone number. So do you know? I keep thinking every day I want to give him a call, but I ain't got round to it yet. Hey,
Does he
Cockney
ever
Ben,
take
if you're in the room, bruv.
accountability? Does he
He's
take
never taken,
accountability
Tammy,
for
he's
anything?
never taken accountability. Of course he doesn't.
I've got his phone number as well because I had to ring him when I did the Zoom call. WhatsApp call. I rang him. He sent me his number and I rang him.
Send the number to Troy.
Did you have just the one reading, Susan, was it?
I did, yeah. I mean, he was so charming and so not. I'm only going to tell you how I found him. He was charming. He was nice.
Yeah.
He seemed to. I don't know. I mean, I came off feeling a little bit, kind of a little bit positive because I'm just being stupid because I'm grabbing at any straw.
Yeah.
To get through to my husband. But that's what I've been trying to do.
Yeah.
And I came up and I said to my daughter, "It's a really nice guy, really nice guy." And I actually thought he was.
Yeah.
I mean, see, somebody in your group thought I was spying for him, and now he's telling. Oh my God, it gets worse, doesn't it?
Just let him talk his shit at the end of the day. Don't he hates it that the fact that this is getting
believe
the newer
he's
people are
actually
coming seeing him for what he is.
I can't believe he's got the audacity to send a threatening message to you, Susan. You sound so lovely.
Yeah, and also, Tammy, knowing full well what Susan's been through.
I know, you just don't deserve that.
Lost her husband of 50 odd years, and he's sending her stupid messages like that.
Like that, honestly.
Parasite. If you're listening, Cockney Ben, you're a parasite, mate.
Honestly, just shows his character. That he's just shown his character 100% to us all just by doing that straight there. I mean,
Exactly that. That's exactly right. Oh, that's a thing. How dare he send that dear woman messages?
Well, Susan, you've met the real Ben now.
The first one is deleted, but you'll be able, when I send it to you, you'll be able to see that. And then the other two, I just quickly grabbed them and forwarded them onto my email so I can send them on to you. And I'll send them on in a minute.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to jump off, but I'll be back live again tomorrow. I'll try and do 8 tomorrow. If I can't get 8, then I'll do 9. And then obviously...
Are you jumping off for you? Well, do you want to jump in on my live? I can go live if you want.
I'm going to go Danny, she's going live. But Susan,
Can I
if you want
just
to jump
say
in
one
tomorrow-
thing? Can no one message Susan and ask for Ben's number? Yeah,
No, I've already got Ben's number.
So
I've sent you a follow, though. I'm following you, Susan.
Thank you.
London, it's just an account I'm using. I'll be back onto my main on the 20th. But
Susan,
yeah,
I've sent you my number as well, Butte, so you can message me on there.
I've sent
Susan,
you a
if you want to
follow
jump in
too,
tomorrow.
Susan, if you want to talk.
If you want to jump in tomorrow, Susan, you
man.
can.
And you,
Yeah,
Dan,
guys,
Dan,
I'm
me,
happy
Susan,
to go
everyone,
live after
guys.
Chloe goes off.
Take it easy.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Be safe.
Bye.
Right, I'll see you later, yeah?
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Troy.
Bye, Troy.